Hello and welcome, my beautiful Cancers. My name is Allison and welcome to Mystic Wisdom. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new to my channel, I'm an intuitive freestyle reader. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming in. I do love and enjoy your energetic exchange with me here on my channel as a returner. And it is highly appreciated. Blessings. Thank you so much. So Cancers, what we're going to do today is, of course, a freestyle read. I'm going to pull some cards, get some messages, let you in on the info that you need to know as you move forward. So it's kind of going to be like a monthly reflection. So I won't be back with you for at least another month, just due to scheduling situations. So the energies and the cards that are coming out in the conversation I'm going to have with you is simply a reflection for you to do over the next month, where you can look at changing, moving around energies, moving around mindsets, becoming the best version of you, Cancer, through this process. Knowing thyself, getting to know thyself here. This isn't what's going to happen next month. This isn't what's going to happen next week. This isn't psychic stuff. This is simple self-help stuff. This is me picking up on the energies that you need to process in the collective of Cancer. So that being said, we will move forward here and see what's going on. Please do make sure that you check out your sun, your moon, your rising. They are all posted at this point, for the month. So you'll be able to go back and look for your sun, moon, your rising as of today. Okay? Just to get a better idea of what you need to work with. Okay? If you're here for the Cancer sun, this is your external. This is what you're seeing in your world. Your ego. If you are here for your moon, this is what you're feeling, okay? And if you are here for your rising, this is how you're projecting. So let us see what we want. And if you're here for your love, you're here for your Venus sign, okay? You want to check out your Venus sign if you want to know about love and how you want to heal that and what you want to do about that and work through that. You can always find that out by Googling on the internet, birth chart, and it'll tell you all kinds of stuff. It's pretty self-explanatory. You don't always have to look at the circular chart. If you scroll down most of the time, it'll tell you in words instead of the chart format what's up. So right off rip, I have the Five of Wands. So I was doing this video before, and then the sun, and then some stuff happened. I had to start over. So in my last video, I was kind of like halfway through the read. The Five of Wands came up a couple of times, and here we are again with the Five of Wands. So you are experiencing a lot of conflict in your life, and this does not have to be in the external world. This is more of an internal thing, and because it's an internal thing, you may be experiencing it in the external world. You may be running up against walls, or seem like you're not getting anywhere, or things just don't seem to be flowing as they should. And this is because you are not flowing as you should. You're blocked within yourself. You're finding conflict within yourself. You're not balanced within yourself here, okay? You're not grounded within who you are, all right? You're not being patient with the process. You're not being patient in a situation. You're not seeing things as they should be. You're not seeing the opportunity for a new emotional growth for you, a new emotional state of being for you. There's this energy of you really trying to work through this and process it and turn this conflict into something positive here. whatever the conflict is, I don't know, but if you're experiencing conflict within yourself, unbalancedness within yourself, if you're not being patient, 7 of Coins and the Temperance is like patience. Have patience here, because you're not seeing the bigger picture. You're not seeing the bigger picture, and the bigger picture isn't always presented to us in plain sight. You know, it takes some time to see the bigger picture, and that's more on the ends of, you know, going in and seeing what's up. But I'm not sure if the cards come up like that, they come up like that. But I don't think that you're realizing there's this new opportunity for you to find a new emotion, a new feeling here. The Ace of Cups is usually about new love, and it can be more on the lines of new loving for yourself. Okay, you may be at conflict with yourself right now, Cancer, because you personally may be turning into somebody new. You may be going through a process of regenerating yourself, and this is uncomfortable because you're like, how can I be this new person when this is who I've always been? How can I suddenly stop caring about these things that I've always cared about? And it is what it is. Like, that's the truth of the matter. This is what we do. We process, we grow. If we stay stagnant and we stay in the same way, if we peaked in high school and we stayed in those energies in high school, you can see this a lot with people that you know, okay? Like, let's say that you know somebody and you've known them for a really long time, and they've always had the same hairstyle, or they've always had the same color clothes, or you know what I mean? Like, they've always stayed in that, they're external, they've always been the same. This person isn't changing, they're not growing, they're not developing, they've refused to move forward, they're being stubborn. And I feel like, you know, you have not peaked. You are in the process of changing. You're constantly changing. Not that that person peaks, but not that that person peaked in high school, but they're refusing to understand that it is important for you to grow, evolve, and become a different person. And when you do that, you have to leave a lot of things behind that did resonate with you. Yes, this is who I am, but I will be something different, and that will be part of who I am, even though it may not resonate with me anymore. That was who I was, and I'm becoming a better person or a different person. You know, I don't know. How do I say this in a more explainable way? I feel like I did a pretty good job, but so it's like, okay, let's say you had a favorite song when you were in 9th grade. Like, you loved that song so much when you were in 9th grade. It was your favorite song in the whole entire world, your favorite band in the whole entire world in 9th grade. And now you listen to it and you're just like, oh my God, I was such a nerd. You know what I mean? Like, if you were not moving through that energy of processing the new parts of yourself and realizing who you were and growing, Cancers, I feel like you're going to be stuck. You're going to have conflict, okay? I feel like you're very conflicted because you are changing. You are moving through something that is uncomfortable for you. Because you don't want to leave the past behind, because Cancers, your past is you. You know, you are that heritage, you are the family, you are the bones, the structure. That is Cancer's, you know, thing. And it can be very hard to process moving towards something new, moving into something new, moving into something different, when the roots of who you are being challenged. And it can be challenged. It doesn't mean that you were never that person. You just have to accept that that person that is within you is no longer there. As far as leading, that person will always be with you. That person that you are is always in you and has never left, but you're choosing to heal and develop and have patience with yourself and move forward and become a different version of yourself and keep those roots and that stability as a learning platform for you to become the biggest, best Cancer that you can. Does that make any sense? I hope so. I feel like that was kind of rambly, but it's like that was the message that I was getting, and I was trying my best to get it out and get the message to you that was, you know, made sense. And I don't know if I did that or not, but I hope so. Because until I felt like it didn't make any sense. To me, it made sense, but I couldn't really articulate how I was picking it up. Like, you're going through a transformation and it's very uncomfortable and it's causing a lot of conflict. You need to have patience with yourself because you're not seeing the bigger picture and you're not seeing the new emotional energy that's coming in for you. You're not seeing the bigger picture here, and because of that, you're steadily in some conflict. You're steadily in some conflict. Just have patience. Be patient in this transformation and what you're coming into, okay? I was trying to give you an example. That's what I was trying to do there, Cancers, okay? Ground down, open your heart, and trust, okay? The Four of Pentacles is grounding down, opening your heart, and trusting in the situation. Trusting in where you're going, okay? This could, like, a lot of people see it as holding on for dear life. And you know, he's got his feet on the coins. He's holding his coin to his heart center, and he's got a coin on top of his head. So these are the three chakras, you know. Ground down, open your heart, and, you know, trust in the process. Trust in what you're going through, and tap into your inner wisdom, your divine self here, okay? Tap into this energy within you, okay? There's definitely some conflict here about what brings you emotional stability, what brings you to a piece of emotional fulfillment. It's very unclear. I really do see, like, you know, there's this fog that's over you, and you're not seeing the bigger picture because you're so tied to something that no longer exists within yourself, okay? You know, I feel like there's a lot of defensive energy about who you used to be, and you want to carry that with you. And I don't think it's an okay thing. I think doing that and being like, this is how I am, and this is how I believe I should be, and these are my values, and this is how I was raised, okay, is causing so much resistance within yourself, and it's causing resistance in the external as well as the internal, okay? And there's this real energy here for you to ground down, open your heart, and trust in the process here, okay? Like, it's simple as that. Like, find grounding, opening your heart, and trusting in the bigger plan as you move forward, instead of, you know, holding on tightly to the way that things used to be. We cannot be better people by clinging to the past, clinging to the things that used to make us emotionally fulfilled, okay? Because we change, we're ever evolving, and I think that often Cancers do get stuck, you know, in the way that they were and how they see things. And no offense, Cancers, I mean, like, it is what it is. You know, you are the home energy. You do rule the fourth house, which is, you know, about your home. It is about your family, and how you see things like that, and your values, and where you come from, and how you were raised, and things like that. And it just is what it is. And it's like, in order for you to become the next person, you need to understand that, yes, this is my past, but I am open and willing to forgive the way I was raised, forgive the way that I was taught to be raised, and trust in everything that I know and have known, and move forward. if that makes any sense. I hope so, Cancers. All right, let me get a few more cards here, and then we will shove off. I really think that you're just going through something, or you're about to go through a transformation, or you're in the process of going through a transformation, and it's just heavy. It's hard, and it's confusing, and you're just not sure on what path is the right path for you. And you just have to trust in yourself and listen to your higher self here, and listen with inside to the things that are going, the things that are going to fulfill you. Okay. I'm sorry. All right, so let me pull a few more cards here and see what we got. My car's broke. Well, it's not my car, but my car's broke down for like the 15th time. Seems like it's the 15th time. It's not the 15th time, but it seems like it's the 15th time. And then my friend is supposed to come and pick me up today, so I'm kind of just got my phone here. I'm kind of just not really distracted, but kind of distracted. So okay. Let's see here. Healing your own wounds. I feel like I got the same kind of energy from Scorpio as far as like healing your own wounds here, coming into balance with yourself, giving to yourself, taking care of yourself, tending to your own soil here, taking a lot of time to self-care, to understand yourself. I think that you may be giving to others, you may be pouring into other people's cups, and this is not what you need to do as far as moving forward, okay? But it's your choice on what you decide to do here as far as this goes. Like, you can just keep holding on to the past and being who you are. I mean, it's got you this far, right? I don't know, I'm a person of growth, so like I want to continue to move forward and become a better person, and this doesn't necessarily mean like leaving who I was behind. Like, I know who I was, and I know where I came from, and I know my heritage, and I know my background, and I know those things, and I value those things, and I take the lessons that I learned and I apply them, and I move forward and become a better version of myself, okay? It's your choice. You can stay in that energy. You can stay in the delusions and the uncertainty of becoming a new person. You can stay in this conflict energy if you want, okay? But the reason I say that is because the Lovers come up here. And this is not necessarily about coming together with another person of the divine energy. This is, about making a choice. What you want to do. Where do you want to go? Who do you want to be next? Where do you want to go next? And in that, you have to heal your wounds. You have to heal your own wounds and stop seeing things as they were, because they can no longer be like that in order for you to move forward. And it's time for you to look at it, ground down, self-care, open up, trust in the process, find what is now going to emotionally fulfill you versus what has emotionally fulfilled you. Stepping out of, I'm going to say this, the immature emotional fulfillment, because we change, we grow as people. What we needed when we were 4 is not what we needed when we were 13, was not what we needed when we were 25, and it's not going to be what we need at 50. Our emotional fulfillment is going to change, and if we stay in what we needed when we were young, we're going to be at conflict, and it's really important for you to do the self-work here and make the choice to change or stay forward. It's up to you. It's up to you to ground down, open your heart, and trust in the process. Look within the truth within yourself, and heal your own wounds here. Like, that's exactly the same message that I got. The end message is like healing your own wounds. But in order to heal, for Scorpio, in order for you to heal your own wounds, you have to make the choice. Nobody can make that choice for you. You have to put in the work. You have to give the effort, okay? You have to look at things differently, and that can be very, very trying, okay? It's a long journey, but take the next month to think about what I said here, to think about how that affects you and how you can affect your life, and, you know, have a little bit more patience with yourself in this process, because it's not an easy process and it's not an easy journey, and have a little bit more patience with yourself while you're having conflict here. All right, Cancers, that's what I got for you. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, a share, subscribe. Leave some comments down below. Yep, that's all I got. And until next time, have a beautiful, beautiful day, evening, whatever. Okay? Bye, guys.